Hello, this is Cheyenne Valentine. Back today again with a new episode. Today's episode, I want to talk about how I am jealous of Scottie Pippen's wife. And I realized I was. And I'm going to tell you why. Before I get to that, I just want to say real quickly that I'm usually not jealous of other women. I usually run into women who, the moment they see me, want to start, not all women, let me get this straight, but I think the ones who are insecure, especially the black ones, well, I don't know, I ain't even going to say that, whether they black or white or anything, if they're insecure, once they're around me, they start trying to brag or tell me about their accomplishments, like what they're trying to learn, or how much money they have, or who their man is, or show me pictures of their kids and talk to me what their kids have accomplished or what they have accomplished. They do that right away with me, even though I don't disclose things about myself very much. People tend to do that to me. I do not know why. I think they feel threatened automatically, may feel like, oh, she maybe she got this going on or that. They assume shit about me, maybe based upon how I look, and just assume that I got it going on, maybe. But if I had it going on, I wouldn't have to be working a 9-to-5 job. If I really fucking had it going on and shit went the way I planned, I would not be working a 9-to-5 fucking job. I would have a man that took care of me, to be honest with you. Or some of my projects would have taken off the way I wanted them to. So I am jealous of Scottie Pippen's wife. I'm not jealous of the average woman. I have never been. I can meet a woman right now. She can seem to have it going on. I don't give a fuck about her. I think it's because the average woman I meet still has to work a 9-to-5 job. The average woman I meet, even if she has a rich husband, if she's working, I'm not jealous of you. If you have to work a job, I'm not jealous of you. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how great your kids are. I don't care how much money you make at your career. I don't care how much you have accomplished. I just physically and mentally, emotionally cannot be jealous of you when you work a 9-to-5 job, because I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job. And I know how much it sucks. So I don't want your life. See, basically people want you to be jealous of them because they want you to be jealous of their life. I don't know if I said that right. People want you to be jealous of their life, basically. So they tell you things about their life in hopes of you being jealous. And a lot of times it don't work on me because I don't give a fuck and I don't want your life. Like, I have to want your life and want what you have in order for me to be jealous of you. And most people, everybody I've met in person, I don't want what they have. If you're working beside me at a fucking crappy job, why would I be jealous of you? You're up here hustling just like me. I know you want a better paying job. I know you would love to sit around and do other shit than be at a fucking job. I know you would love to live a great lifestyle. So miss me with the bullshit. So anyway, let me get to it. I'm jealous of Scottie Pippen's wife. Now, allegedly she fucked Future, and Scottie Pippen's taking her back. They was out on a date night. He gave her this. They said they saw a really big ring on her finger. I see she was dressed really nice. I'm jealous of her because, yeah, people might say Scottie Pippen's ugly, whatever, but his looks is, I could tolerate his looks. Like, his face isn't so bad where I could not tolerate it, you know what I'm saying? And he's really tall, he got a lot of money. So people were saying, he dated out his look range and all this, even if he had money. Possibly so. I don't think his wife, she's nice looking, but she don't look no different to me than any other woman of another race that might be attractive. She's nice looking, but I just kind of feel like, and this is my opinion with black men, that they put a woman who's attractive of another race over attractive woman that's black. So, you take a woman who's attractive, a black attractive one, let's say Gabrielle Union, and you put up against Scottie Pippen's wife. Both are nice looking, but he will probably still go with his wife over Gabrielle Union just because this woman is attractive but of another race. I've noticed this with black men. I don't understand it. Now, why I'm jealous of her? I'm jealous of her because she don't have to work. I don't know what she does for a living, don't get me wrong, but I think I looked her up one time and she said she, is an actress, a model. The bitch ain't anyway. I remember she was on Miami Housewives. I remember she was at Fashion Week and she was sitting there. It was a black woman that walked down a catwalk. She was dark skinned. She was very pretty. She had a little afro, and remember the Scottie Pippen's wife was saying, I don't like her outfit, and then I remember her on that show wanting a nanny, and I'm like, well, what the fuck you need a nanny for? You don't work, I don't think. So what the fuck you need a nanny for? So she said she wanted a nanny, and they said it was a 21-year-old, and she said, no, I don't want her here. She said, because I don't want to have to be watching another kid. But really, she just didn't want Scottie Pippen to fuck that 21-year-old. She wanted somebody old and decrepit and hit looking around her husband. I get it. I perfectly get it. You don't want to be tempted, right? Many dudes have fucked the nanny. And so I was like, what the hell she need a nanny for? And I seen her cleaning or whatever. I'm pretty sure she need help, but why did you have the kids if you couldn't watch them? You don't have to work. So they were saying, Future got, it's hot now. Scottie's not. Now he's old. He probably ain't making the money he used to. He ain't a celebrity. And those kind of women like her, they like guys who's in the limelight. So I'm pretty sure, he cheated on her throughout the whole marriage, and she just put up with it. Now she's getting retaliation. Who fucking knows? But I'm jealous because she doesn't have to work. Technically, she got this. I don't think Scottie Pippen's ugly. She got this decent looking dude who's like 7 feet, rich, taking out on a date, took her back after she was sucking in fucking Future. Possibly he was, I don't know if she did it or not, but allegedly she did. Let's pretend like she did. She don't have to work, and so she used her beauty to get what she wanted. And so I'm jealous because I didn't use my looks to get what I wanted. I never, like I said, I never looked at it like that. And I think I'm jealous too because she's of another race and she can get a black guy with money. Then that's another thing. It's like these women of other races can go and just snag a black dude like it ain't nothing. Especially if she's a nice looking woman of another race. They love those white women and Asian women, Hispanic women's dirty motherfucking draws. I remember I used to go watch my boyfriend play basketball. I don't like watching basketball, and he doesn't like to watch my hobbies either, so whatever. So one time I went several times. There was this one black guy that played ball there. He was tall, calm, light skin or whatever. And he used to come with a Hispanic girl. And she was nice looking, nice little figure. She was pretty. And she would come to the game. And one day I ended up sitting next to her, and I come looking nice as always, and I seen him kind of like look at me, like kind of glance, just give me that look. He looked at me, and so I just kind of rolled my eyes at him. He knew what the deal was. Like, my friend don't even look at me. You got a Hispanic woman. You have who gives a fuck about you? And I remember me and her didn't talk or anything because I know her like that. And I remember like getting up and walking off. I basically saw her looking at me a couple times. Put it like that. I walked past, I seen her looking at me. I seen her looking at me. And I don't know why she was looking at me. I don't know if she was thinking, well, if he dated black women, this would be what he want. Or, this is attractive black woman and I'm dating this black dude. Would this be something that he would want if I wasn't around? Or she's the standard of beauty in his culture. And exactly, a nice looking black woman should be the standard of beauty in the black culture, not another race of women. And it seems like other races of women are coming to standard of beauty in the black community, which I'm confused. So I just brought that up to say, the Hispanic girl he brought, she was nice looking, okay? But because she was Hispanic, to me, she got more rank over attractive black women in the black community, and I stand by that. I just made a video talking about black men's obsession with light-skinned women. It's a fact. They can deny the shit all they want to, but that Hispanic woman was gonna get more rank and more attention. Well, I ain't gonna say she would get more attention than me, because it's not that I know I'm an attractive black woman. I've been told by over 80% of the people I encounter. Okay, so I'm an attractive black woman. And so, yes, I'm going to still get attention if she's around. But the fact that he was able to, quote unquote, pull an attractive Hispanic woman, she's going to stand out, and it's going to make him feel special. And that's what I think a lot of black men feel. They feel special because overall other races are put on a pedestal over black people. Like, think about the George Lopez situation when he cussed out that biracial woman at his show. He made a comment saying 2 things you don't do in the Hispanic family. You don't park on our lawn, and you don't bring home a black person. Well, a biracial girl jumped up who was mixed with black and Mexican. She was saying, well, you're wrong. I'm mixed, and 2 Hispanic and a black person came together and had me, so what you talking about? And she was saying a joking way. He cussed out. He said, bitch, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out, bitch. And he got them escorted out. So everybody was saying that, we have went that hard if it was, a white woman or a Hispanic woman. And he probably wouldn't have, because anything blacks are put on the bottom of the totem pole. And that's why I always say blacks need to have our own business. We need to come together and build our own shit, because nobody respects us. No one puts us on a pedestal. It's only like the bottom feeders of other races, or the trash of other races. They come to us for upgrade, when they're at the bottom of their race. And that's bullshit. And so when I see Scottie Pippen's wife, she's able to snag this rich, decent, halfway decent or below average, whatever you want to say in his looks. He's tall, like his face is not the best anymore, but he not hideous, but he got some money. He probably treats her well. He takes her back, and I'm just like, all she gotta do is look pretty and suck his dick and have his kids. And yeah, I'm jealous. And I think it's even more so the fact that she's another race and she really had nothing to bring to the table other than her looks. and she's able to snag Scottie Pippen. I mean, in his heyday, he was one of, the top fucking players. Everybody, Scottie Pippen was a shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so she beat out all those other women that was fucking him and sucking him. I'm like, what was so special about her? And I'm not hating, I'm just jealous, because I'm like, the fact that other races of women can be attractive and just come on over and just pull a black guy who's successful and got like going on for himself and don't have to work, and they can just they're kept women. And I'm like, I'm not saying attractive black women can't do that, but I'm telling you, in black men's eyes, a lot of them, if you have attractive black woman and attractive white woman or attractive woman of another race, he is going, in his mind, the attractive woman of another race is going to beat you out. So the simple fact that she's another race, and society puts blacks on the bottom. That's how I feel. That's what I have noticed, and it's fucking sad. It's fucking pathetic, and but I'm not hating her. Kudos to the bitch. I mean, I can't hate at all. I mean, I really can't. Cheated, got a bigger ring. He trying to keep the family together. This man's a total different race than her and worshiping her. You know what I'm saying? Married and gave it his great lifestyle. I can't say shit. I am jealous. I ain't hating. I want to ask her to write a fucking book. Can you teach us minions how the fuck you did it? You know what I'm saying? You able to get a dude out your fucking race to worship you. But see, it's easy. I'm going to say, though, it is easy for women of another race to get a black man to worship them, though. It's way fucking easy. And some black women worship other races of men. Black people are trying to escape each other, and they want something that's considered the best. But I can never put another race person on a pedestal over my fucking self, because saying this white man is better than a black man overall, when I'm black, I can't bring myself to do or say that. Even if I date outside my race, I'm not gonna put him on a pedestal. I'm gonna treat him like a man, like any other man. But I would never say another race is better than me, better than blacks, because I'm fucking black. So I'm essentially saying this motherfucker's better than me, and ain't no fucking body better than me. Nobody. So I could never do that. I could never bring myself to belittle my own fucking self. But yeah, I'm jealous of Scottie Pippen's wife. I mean, all she gotta do is just stand, like, because I'm working out my damn self and eating healthy and focusing on that a little bit more than other shit. And that's all she did, was go to the gym, eat healthy, pursue men with money, and boom, bam. She got motherfucking Scottie Pippen, and she take her back if she really cheated. And this man's a whole nother race to her, and basically giving her this great lifestyle. And so, ladies, I'm sorry, I cannot be jealous of the average woman. And when I say average, I'm talking about even if she's beautiful. I'm talking about, well, if she's nice looking, I'm nice looking. So I'm not jealous of how other women look, because I look good. As far as other women have financially, if she had to bust her ass at a 9-to-5 job to get it, I'm not jealous of you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You might say, well, that's fucked up. How's that fucked up, me having high self-esteem about myself and not being jealous of another person? That's good that I'm not easily jealous of other people. I just can never be jealous of a woman who has to work a 9-to-5 job, because I know if given a chance, a dude who was attractive, rich, who could be faithful, who treated like a queen, said, baby, I pay all the bills, but wasn't misogynist, so he wouldn't treat her really bad or nothing, like they treated her really good, and felt his job as a man was to provide as long as she stayed at home with the kids, and he appreciated her being the mother of his kids and giving him a kid, and he liked being a provider. If you're gonna tell me you wouldn't want that over you busting your ass working 2 jobs, taking care of kids by yourself, then I have nothing to say. Then you should love your life and keep and add another job on, work 3 jobs. That ain't me. I feel men are more built to work these long hours and shit. I don't think women are built for that shit. Couple hours a day doing, working. But shit, if you raising kids and cooking and cleaning and doing shit with your kids, that's a job. That is a job. Being a stay-at-home mom is a fucking job. And every woman maybe don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm telling you right now, I would not mind being a stay-at-home mom. I would welcome it. I'll push out a couple kids, and if the man's gonna pay all the bills and he appreciates and loves me and I love him back and he can be faithful and take care of these bills, we all fucking good. I wouldn't have shit to say. He have his food ready. He come home, I massage his feet, run his bath water, whatever the fuck he need. He needs sex every night. If I'm up to it, I do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the kids. I'm cool with that. I'm fucking cool with that. But women don't want to acknowledge that they are jealous of certain women's situations. Acknowledge the shit and maybe work towards getting that situation yourself. Like, ain't no point of hating. Like I said, I'm jealous, but I'm jealous in a good way. Like man, kudos to this girl. Like, I want to give her a motherfucking high five. Like, you got a dude outside your race who was rich, one a celebrity, a very known man, marry you, and even though he probably was cheating the whole time, take care of you. You don't have to work, and then you cheat, is known, and then he gets you back with a fucking bigger ring and got you out looking good. And let me tell you something, everybody. I kind of have expensive taste, even though I'm not materialistic. So I like dressing. I like wearing heels every day. I like nice restaurants. I like the experience. I like probably a high-end lifestyle, and I've tried to work towards having some myself to get it myself, but it ain't been working. Me trying to get it myself, this shit ain't been working. I don't know what's wrong, but I've been trying. I wrote a book, I went to school, I done a lot of shit to try to accumulate the money that I feel I deserve. I never put that on another person to provide it for me, but the women who do, I see nothing wrong with that, and maybe I should do that. Maybe if this relationship ends, I need to go for a different type of situation, because I'm fucking jealous. I'm like, man, she don't have to work. She could look, she go, like, I like, trying to stay in shape. It's hard. I don't like to work out, but I force myself to do it. I know, so it's like a job for me. So, it's already something that comes kind of difficult for me. So if I could just focus on working out, eating healthy, looking good, and I ain't gotta work shit, I mean, that'd be great. I went to the gym after work yesterday. I worked only 5.5 hours yesterday, but I went to the gym after work yesterday, and I was fucking tired. Just working 5 hours, moving, and then, coming and then trying to work out. I think I did cardio for 40 minutes, then I did my legs, and, I was fucking tired. So it'd be really good to have that stress off of me, just, focus on my looks, my health, writing, doing videos, learning other shit I want to learn, and not having to worry about the bills. That would have been great. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm jealous. And so for the women who I've met who tried to get me jealous of them, honey, you cannot get me to be jealous of you if you don't have a rich man who takes care of you, who is faithful to you, who loves you. And even if he cheated a couple times, because shit, you could cheat a couple times, how the fuck will he know? So, long as he respects you, it'd be great if he could be faithful, but you know how some men are. But yeah, a man who, if you ain't got a rich dude taking care of you, you ain't got to work, you ain't struggling when it comes to money, y'all got a pretty good relationship, he loves you, because no relationship is perfect, and you get to dress up and go out and go to Cancun, he's flying you out to Mexico, and y'all going to Paris and all that and shit. If you had that lifestyle, then I'm not jealous of you. I don't give a fuck how attractive you look, because I look good. I don't care how great your job is. I've had great jobs before. I don't like being in a place 8 to 10 hours a day busting my motherfucking ass. Sorry, the money was never enough for me. I need to be fulfilled. I need to have a creative outlet. That's why I do videos. That's why I write. That's why I do the shit that I do. I'm trying to come out with my own hair care line too. Like, I went and met some people about that. That's driving me the fuck crazy. So I'm very motivated. I'm like an overachiever. I'm always trying, and I got my bachelor's, but I don't even want to work in that fucking field no more. So I'm like, I'm always trying to achieve to go to the next step. So I understand women who strive for big things, but at the same time, sometimes if shit ain't working out, maybe you need to go a different route. Maybe it's time for you to be a stay-at-home mom. Maybe it's time for you to date a man with more money who could take care of you, and you can be a mom, and maybe that nurturing side is ready to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you keep pushing one route and the route ain't going right. Maybe change fucking directions. I'm saying, women, it's nothing wrong with letting a man take care of you. I'm just saying it's okay. But I know a lot of women, a lot of black women, don't have a lot of men who want to take care of them. They just really don't. And I want to talk about that in my next video, about black men complaining about independent women. So stay tuned for that. I just want to say, yeah, I'm just kind of delusional right now. I'm jealous of Scottie Pippen's wife. What can I say?